Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 10, Week 4, Day 4. So today, of course, as you guys probably saw earlier, we ended up dropping a video finally on the Hero Class tier list. And of course, in celebration of Elementalist finally being back. So this is the first time Elementalist event has been back since December, if I'm not mistaken. It's the only time it's ever come back since it's basically its release. So it has been quite some time since we've had an event for this. However, it is finally back. It is, of course, pretty much the best hero class in the game, if not the absolute definitive best. It's very strong. Great time to be getting a little bit of free EXP on it. Obviously, you can max it all the way. However, a lot of people probably already have it quite maxed, if not fully maxed already, as it is a pretty useful hero class. However, we'll go use the team that we mentioned for the video, which I hopefully did not overwrite with something else already. I don't believe I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'm just using Dawnbringer to triple Lightborn. Now, you could do this into any colored weapon. You just need to make sure you have the gem spawner for it. So in this case, we're creating yellow to create into this. However, you would need to create likely brown into like a black manacle or something similar if you want to go down that route. However, we shall be doing it with Dawnbringer here for this particular team. And roll over that. And we're using it with Frost Mage here. But anyways, what do you guys think of the tier list? We definitely need to go and cover more. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely feel free to do so. Pretty sure there's already a few on the video. I already saw a couple there. But anyways, hello Isabel, hello Ricardo, hello Tyrion, hello Gimli, hello Bill Warhammer, hello Roman, hello Dragon Demon, hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, the tier list video was a little long. That was a little longer than I wanted it to be, though there's almost no way around it, because even if we spent only 3 minutes per class, we're already talking like that exact same amount of time. Like, there's almost no way to go around it. Like, 3 minutes per class is already a pretty small amount of time. Yeah, that still makes the video almost an hour and a half long. I mean, 2 hours long, I mean. The biggest issue with that, too, is when we cover, like, all the typing. Because if we do all mythics, like 1 minute per mythic, and we're already at like a 2-hour video. There's just so many of them to go over. Though obviously there's a lot more to go over when you're messing with a hero class compared to a mythic. Also, some mythics there's not much to go over. Like, for example, the mythic that's out right now, you still have 1 more day if you want to go get it. Today, if you want to get in Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest. Like, a mythic like that would take like 10 seconds to explain how bad it is. Maybe 20 if I want to say double the amount of badness to it. There's not much to really explain with that. Compared to something like a Lord of Slaughter that we could easily spend like probably 2 minutes explaining. Hello Henry, hello Cookie, hello Ricardo again, hello Sushi Ninja, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Titan's still insane. I definitely don't use Titan as much these days, but it's still insanely good. But yeah, did we ever cover a previous tier list? No, I don't believe we did actually for classes, oddly enough. However, at one point, Titan would have been like top 2, top 3. He even still is, kind of, to some degree. Its main benefit is its flexibility. Like, if you were to have only one hero class and never level anything else, I think Titan's still the strongest in the game. The problem is there is 34 other options, and very soon 36 or 35 other options, because the other hero class comes out in 2 Fridays from now. Not tomorrow, but 2 Fridays after that. So technically 3 Fridays from now if you count tomorrow. Yeah, Titan's still really good. Its main synergy these days is the things that give 50% mana start to, which will always be unique to it. Do I plan to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel? Someone actually did mention that. Gosh, back in January, and I think I got caught up, and then the housework started to get done, and then I never got around to it. But yeah, we were going to play that all the way back in January, and never got around to it. I mentioned on a couple streams, when I was a kid, I actually used to do like a small amount of competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! like a long while back. It was like local competitive, not like, you know, like super ultra competitive. So it wasn't like that over the top. But still a lot of good people at it though. But most people had pretty pay to win decks, obviously, compared to what I had. But still did decent otherwise. But I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in like a decade and a half. Maybe for 2 decades. It's been so long. There's so many more rules to the game now too, compared to back in the day. I've seen memes on it, however, I've never actually like bothered to look it up. As far as games from my childhood that I've bothered relearning, so far the only thing in that regard is probably Pokemon. And even that I still haven't fully relearned. It's because there's so many parts to it. Plus Gen 9's probably adding even more parts to it in a couple months. What do we need here? Oh, is that LickLipBomb? Welcome. Oh, you're just here so you don't get fined. Hope you have a good time at work. I'm not sure what we're streaming this weekend. I never really did come to that conclusion, if it's even going to be anything at all. Because I actually ended up finishing 3 hopes a lot quicker than I thought we would. We kind of cleared that out within like a week. Like I was expecting that to take closer to, well, any amount of time longer than that. I was actually not expecting the game to be that quick. It's still a pretty fulfilling game. But, it actually wasn't that, it wasn't that difficult, oddly enough. I'm not sure if Age of Calamity just made us better at that type of game. And the first one was never even that hard to begin with. But it seems substantially easier than Age of Calamity. I think the main thing that the game lacked was, like, super good boss units. Because a lot of fights were just way too wipey, even on max difficulty. And by that I mean in the player's favor, not the other way around. Speaking of which, got one more cycle to wipe through here. And there's our Valraven we need. Oh wait, never mind. We have 2 more cycles. What am I saying? Wait, do we? We might. Depends where the Valravens are falling. Because we shouldn't be doing that much damage. Though we are using Imperiality. Let me double check. Is this last cycle or second to last cycle? Oh no, this is last cycle. Okay, we're just hitting really hard. I guess I'm underestimating how much damage we have because we have extra off of Frost Mage. Oh, you know why? I'm forgetting to consider Arcane and everything else. Because we're getting 5 magic from the class because we're using blue. We're getting Varvara magic from the metals. We're getting 6 additional damage from having yellows on our team. Definitely adds up. Yeah, that's why we're doing so much damage. Because we're just getting a lot of small bonuses that are adding up to be a lot of damage there. No, I needed that. Hey, you'll have to work early, but you already finished the Fall Guys stream. Well, I told you earlier, if you ever want to play, you can hit me up. Even if we're not necessarily streaming it, we can still play it some. Yeah, we stream for about a few hours. Generally, when we do events like that, we're probably going to go for only a few hours. Like, it's similar to Gems of War. That's generally a game I don't play for a super long amount of time whenever I play it. It's normally one of those games that, if I'm playing off stream, I normally only play it for like half an hour or so, if even that. If I do it on stream, it's normally for like a couple hours or less. That's because it's one of those games that's better in quicker bursts than playing it for a very long time. Oh, you got all the event stuff done, nice. Yeah, and the next event for it, I believe, is on Monday. So I'll probably stream that a little bit later on Monday. Probably not as early in the day, though. I think they're doing a Sonic event next. Probably advertising the movie in some way. Actually, is that movie even still in theaters? I guess it would be. That's still relatively recent. How long do theaters even keep movies these days? Post-pandemic time. I assume they'd still have it around. I still haven't cleared these. Oh gosh, never mind. Wow, what am I looking at? I don't think I've ever seen an adventure board this bad. It's blue trait stone, green trait stone, and slightly worse blue trait stone because oddly enough, the commons are actually better than the uncommon. I know that makes almost no sense, but it is the way that it is. I actually do get some common ones there, but still. Wow, that is awful. That is one of the worst adventure boards I think I've ever seen. What bad RNG we got today? Oh no, Cookie's here. Cookie's gonna say the thing. I'll say hello, Bill Warhammer. Welcome, welcome. The adventure board is ruined and my day is ruined. Notes. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Right, I get some bad adventure boards from time to time. Not too big a deal. We're getting quite a streak of deeds for a while there. And then it got kind of bad all of a sudden. Maybe they saw the RNG was too good. It's like, oh, we gotta tune that back now. They actually don't manipulate it. They can, but they probably don't. Hasn't been any signs that they really have. But they can technically put anything there that they want to. Like, they can decide, like, tomorrow, like, everyone gets 10 VIP keys randomly. Oh, hello, Logic Slayer. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip you. Sorry if I ever skipped someone. Didn't mean to. I hope your day's been going well. As well as everyone else. Also, I ended up getting Wendy's Sing Again. Mostly because they have that strawberry, because I ended up having that for lunch/dinner after the other stream. And oh no, I didn't get any more codes yet. I did check that a couple hours ago. Unless you sent them to me like literally in the last hour or two. But yeah, last time I checked, because I checked after the previous stream. And yeah, there still wasn't any codes. Unfortunately, soon TM. Jenki's not here at the moment, but we can also ask her to see if she's gotten contacted yet. Because whenever she does, we should as well. But I assume she also hasn't. Anyways, what was I tangenting on? Oh yeah, I had Wendy's earlier. And had, they have a strawberry smoothie right now. Or, not smoothie, whatever they call it, frosty. And gosh, are they so good. It's better than vanilla or their chocolate. Like, I hope they keep it as a permanent flavor because it is absolutely insanely good. Anyways, what was I doing? We did that, we did that. Let's go to World Event. As we do still need to help out our guild, I believe. Yeah, we're almost there. This will be the last day we have to do World Event, luckily. However, let's go help out our guild, close out that last little bit of points. World Event this week is just rarity order, so pretty straightforward. Tell me to go switch my medals, we'll do so, and we're good to go. Wasn't that like a food reviewer who popularized the phrase and made it into a meme? Yes. That would be the one. I don't watch his stuff though. But I do remember the phrase. I have seen some of his stuff, but I don't like actively watch it. I assume he still makes content. Actually, I do have a friend that somewhat acts like him, which is kind of funny. Or at least the persona that he puts on. I know, did the stream end? Hello? Program? What are you doing? Why did it like mini crash? Okay, we're back. Not sure what happened there. But it had some very short technical difficulties. It's been doing that sometimes lately. I'm not sure what's been causing it. Because we're going on quite a long streak of no issues. Thanks for the rankings on the classes. Oh yeah, no problem. Now you have a better idea of which ones to level up first. Yeah, there's a lot. There's maybe something else I should go cover, like how to level them up. The strategy hasn't really changed, but, you know, just kind of remind everyone. I've mentioned it a couple times on stream, but we haven't covered a video on it in ages. The method hasn't changed in, years, though. Or I should say the methods, because there isn't just one method to do it. Because that's something I don't normally show on stream since we've had the max the last few years. Because, you know, I don't need to do it anymore. So, we haven't actually covered it as much. Because we also haven't actively been doing as much. But it would make sense to cover it around the time when next hero class comes out in 2 weeks. Or slightly before then. And that's right around the corner. It's 3 Fridays from now. Well, technically 2 Fridays from now. It's 15 days from now. Not tomorrow, but 2 Fridays from tomorrow. Unless they delay it. But assuming we get patched next Tuesday, it is 100% definitely coming in 2 Fridays from tomorrow. Yeah, I guess if nothing else, during the tier list video, you got a sneak peek of the new class and all of its detail. Of course, we'll be going over it comprehensively again when Adja comes out. But actual teams, because I did not go over any teams in the other one. Well, other than maybe Rogue Spider team, when I brought it up for the thing. However, we might cover a video specifically on teams. The only problem with that is I would have to make 36 teams. And that's a lot of teams. Some of them we already had it made for, like Rogue Spider and stuff, but still a lot of teams. Especially since some of them are really redundant that you would never use. Maybe only like the top 2 or 3 tiers would make teams for. Because to do it for the lower few would be kind of redundant. It would also make the length of the video not a mile long. Because we only did the top few-ish. It would be like, what, 18-ish to 20-ish? The video would still probably be like an hour. But at least it would only be an hour rather than 2+ hours. But I don't know, do you guys actually enjoy the really ultra-long ones? We can actually poll it. Like, how long is too long for a guide video? Because honestly, I don't mind making them any length. Like, I generally make them as long as they need to be to cover everything. But sometimes that length is very, very long. Alright, catch you later, Tyrion. Have a good time with the family. Yeah, I'm not sure why the stream stuttered there. It's fine now, though. But my program even showed it. It dropped like 266 frames over the portion of like 5 seconds. How long would the best teams of 2019 be? That depends if it ever happens. Though it will be funny if we ever actually cover it just for a joke. And so people would stop mentioning it. But people are still going to mention it after. It's not going to stop anyone. No, I needed that to win. What are you doing? That was literally my win condition. Now I have to hit my second win condition twice. I wish I had double the mythic. That would actually help speed things along a little here. Doesn't really matter because we already finished all of our battles, so there we go. But yeah, that event would have been a little bit quicker if we had double the mythic. Though it definitely was not worth trying to get a second copy of it just for that purpose, that is for sure. Though it is technically the only thing an event key dropped people for the rest of this week. So it's not really worth getting in that way. Speaking of which, if you haven't already gotten it, the new Glory Trip that came out last Friday, in Glory Gem Guild and VIP Chest, it's available for another 6.5 hours. If anyone's still interested in it for whatever reason, well, probably mostly for completionist sake. But you have 6.5 hours left. You can still get after that. It's just harder to get through other means. If you're still looking for it, you get it. You can still get it for several more hours. Anyways, with that out of the way, I would normally hand out a code right here. Problem: I don't have more codes from Kafka, so we'll have more eventually. But at this current moment in time, I cannot hand out something I don't have, so we must wait till we have more codes. Hopefully, we'll have them by next patch. Anyways, with that being said, we are going to do some Explore 12 grinding. Just make sure we're on the correct everything, like so. And yeah, we're going to spend probably the rest of the time in Explore 12 then. See what we can end up getting. Hopefully get some good loot. As our luck has not been the greatest lately. Also, this Saturday, I am still going to be opening, maxing out, our commons. We will officially have every common in the game maxed as of this Saturday. We're good to do that right at the beginning of the stream and just max out every single common we have. We technically have the resources to already do it, but we're going to do it this Saturday. And then that'll be one rarity done. Unfortunately, that's the easiest one, and it only gets harder from there. We counted out how many more rares we needed, and I think it was 109 or something. It was definitely over 100. I don't remember the exact number. It was a very big number, though. It was slightly over 100, which is a lot of things we need to go max. A lot of things. Do what? Oh, we were going to go max our commons this Saturday. Unless you're referring to something else. I mentioned that the other day. And then our focus will be on all the rares, so that will take quite some time, so not anytime soon. It's a slow process. I wonder what the furthest progressed person is. I'm pretty sure there's someone with literally every common to Legend max. Now just working on like the other half of the mythics they don't have done. Someone has grinded that hard. Also, we might finally do the box opening for those games tomorrow night. It's not going to be much of an opening, though. We're going to do it kind of quick. Because I don't accidentally want to break anything from constantly moving it all over the place, but we'll just kind of have the boxes to the side and just kind of show some of it. Probably take like 5, 10, 15, 20-ish minutes. And then we'll go back to normal Gems of War stuff, because we don't really have much going on for Gems of War this weekend. I'm going to throw some other fun things in there, like maxing all the commons, a little retro game opening on our stream. Kind of just chill stuff like that. Because the only thing we have this weekend is our arena event, which I really wish they would make non-existent. Because its payout is so bad. And it forces you to play arena. But I still haven't opened any of the 3 boxes yet. We will be tomorrow night. Big screen tacit tomorrow? Yes, we will be big screen tacit. With no green screen active either. Will I be doing arena? There's a chance I might not even touch it. We might still do a few rounds, we'll see. I'm still not sure what my verdict is on arena. Because we'd get so much more value just from token farming. I don't know, arena is a change in pace. Just this payout makes me never want to do it. It's like you're, I don't know, in a game that's so, like, priority heavy on resource grinding, it is such a pitiful way to even get any amount of resources whatsoever. Like, something like Treasure Hunt, I would actually play a bunch if they made it viable. It's just treasure hunt's even worse than arena from a loot perspective. But no, we probably might still do some arena. The only problem with that is I do have a partially started arena, and doing it will undo our partially started arena, and it doesn't count towards the event, which is something I don't really understand. Like, you're not going to get that much of an advantage on the event from doing that, but they actually prevent you from starting a previous arena to get points from it. So if you already have a started arena and you finish it during an arena event, you do not get any points towards that event for that one arena run. Every other run will, obviously, but not the one that you previously already had pre-started. I got Arania there. Yeah, we could always clear it tonight so we have a fresh thing. That's true. So that it doesn't use one of my rolls for tomorrow. Yeah, we could do that. Might as well. Because we're going to do some amount of arena, which we likely are, at least for, you know, we're doing at least one run so we get the gem keys if nothing else. We'll probably throw a few more since we already started it at that point. I highly doubt I would do the whole event. At most, I'd probably do 3 per day just to do the daily thingy while still getting that other loot. Yeah, we can go clear that out real quick. It's like 2 battles. We already have a team made for it. Not a good team. Oh, never mind. We only have 1 battle to do. That's easy. Let's clear this battle out real quick. Unfortunately, this means we won't be able to use it for next Monday when it's going to tell us, go do 6 arena runs, and I'll be like, whoops. Well, we had one. Not anymore. We gotta be careful. If that thing devours us, we could be in a very sketchy situation. I just gave a bunch of magic to our entire team, which is kind of funny given I'm winning this entire battle by doing just casting. I mean, by doing just skulls, I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure 90% of my output has been skulls. Oh no! I should have went for the other move. Wait, did I have lethal and I didn't kill him? We could actually lose here if we're not careful. Took his mana that he needed as well. Okay, if he devours here, we actually lose. We actually lose. What happened? Where did we go wrong? Never mind, we actually won, unless he somehow kills us. That was almost very bad. He double devoured us. Let's see, did we get anything good? Come on. What do we want to see here? The best thing we'd want to get is a Imperial. There's literally nothing better than Imperial. There's not an Imperial. Ah, there we go. Alright, we got it out of the way. So now when we start our arena run for tomorrow, it'll be good to go. Anyways. Back to our randomly scheduled explore. But at least the arena set up for tomorrow now. It's all good to go. The arena and treasure hunt still need such a drastic overhaul. Same as deep delves. Why on earth did they make deep delves so bad? Like, they're all things that should have been pretty easy to balance to be good. But they didn't make any of them good. Though in all fairness, they technically haven't done a treasure hunt rework yet. Am I cold? The air conditioner's on right now, though I wouldn't say I'm actively cold. Though I did have 2 Frosties and I'm drinking a cold water, so that might make me seem a bit colder right now. Also, I'm out of water. Oh, wait. I finished the whole water. Oh, no. I don't have a backup water. I actually drank a lot of water today. Actually, I drank a lot of everything today. I had 2 strawberry medium Frosties. I actually only ordered 1, but for whatever reason, they gave me 2 with my thing. So, okay, thank you. I don't understand that. Like, they charged me, because I got 2 of something else, but they gave me 2 of that, but they also gave me 2 of the Frosty, even though I ordered 1 of the Frosty. So I wasn't complaining. But, yeah, 2 Frosties today. I had, I want to say 4 waters, a orange juice, and I think a Mountain Dew. A can of it. So I drank a lot of things today. And I'm still thirsty right now. I'm sure I've been so thirsty. Yeah, that one Wendy's is always pretty disorganized. Like, I was actually looking them up on Google review thingy earlier, and I think they have like a 3-star out of 5 because they have so many like 1-star reviews from people being like complaining about things. Honestly, I feel like most fast food places near me are like horrible. Not because fast food is like naturally horrible, which it is, but but I mean just like the quality of everywhere. Because you have to keep in mind, pretty much everywhere around me pays like literally nothing. So like everyone who works there pretty much doesn't care at all. So that leads to some rather bad quality sometimes. Hey, found a mimic. Because he has such really high turnover. Because the minimum wage in my area is only $7.25. And while most places pay slightly more than that, when I say slightly more, I mean slightly more. So I'm not sure if they might have paid a little bit more now that the gas is higher. They may have adjusted slightly. I would sure hope they would have, gosh. I'm pretty sure most people need to commute. Actually, I don't know. Have any of you guys got any pay raise due to gas prices being higher? Or were they like, nope, just deal with it? Hey, we got 2 Arania there. Nice, with 4 Orpheus. Let's add it to our thingy there. Let's see. Let's go and do that. Upgrade that. Boom, there we go. Because that can get pretty high, especially if you have to commute pretty far for your work. Obviously, that's not a factor for me since I haven't had any job where I needed to get from point A to point B since like college. But even then, I just took the local bus. Because you get a monthly passport. And it was even cheaper when you were in college. That wasn't that much. I think it was like slightly under 100 even if you weren't. It was closer to like 60, 70, or 80 when you were in college. I can't remember the exact price anymore. It was like 20, 30% cheaper. Wendy's has the best napkins ever. I actually did not stock up on anything. I just got what I needed this time and got out. They're pretty busy, so I didn't want to make more of a commotion. Plus, they gave me a free frosting. Technically. Isabel's not wrong. They do have some pretty good napkins. Though I feel like they switched the shape of their spoons. Because I never recalled their spoons being such weirdly shaped as when I grabbed them to go for the frosty thingy. Like, they're really oval-like rather than slightly rounded. Like, super oval-like. Like, they always had, like, a bit of an oval curve, but I don't know, maybe I just forgot what they looked like. Because, oh, well, I forgot what that looked like. Hey, we finally got a Nisha after like 2 weeks. I don't know, when was the last time we got a Nisha? It's been a while. Very nice. I would hand out a code right now for it, if we had one. But Kafka still hasn't gotten back to us yet. Soon TM. But she probably will sometime next week. Even this weekend, who knows. Because we should be getting the patch this Tuesday. Like, almost guaranteed. Like, there's a near certain chance it's this Tuesday. Where's your napkin tier list? As far as Gems of War tier list, I think the next one we're going to do is Mythics again. Last time we covered it was in 2020. And by 2020, I mean 2019 leading into 2020. Meaning it was quite literally 2.5 years ago at this point. Definitely used for an updated one. As Logic's there mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to go over, do let me know as well. We'll make sure to do so. Oh wait, I'm stunned. I'm like, wait, why did that not kill? But I didn't see the stun there. That's not nice. He even froze us. Gosh, that one unit is honestly the most annoying thing ever. It almost makes me not want to do Sword's Edge. Like, Sword's Edge is so easy. But then there's that one unit that is just so ultra annoying. Because he has freeze on Skull. Which, that doesn't sound like it would do much. Like, one single unit would freeze on Skull. But I feel like he's in every other team. And every team he's in, I feel like he always actually lands the freeze. And while sometimes he doesn't always get value from it, he sure does most of the time, that is for sure. More than he should. But after covering that previous tier list, I kind of want to just cover just like a billion different tier lists now. The only problem is setting them up. Like getting all the files for them. Like that's the most annoying part. Everything else is kind of fun. Though very time consuming. Am I buying digital or physical for the next Pokemon game? Probably digital. So I could play it on multiple different systems at the same time. There's also a rumor that a Switch Pro might be coming out, like for the billing of time. And while I have no clue if that'll be true or not, that's even almost more of a reason to have digital. Because currently Switch has a very weird functionality where you can actually play the same game infinite number of times if you have the digital version. You just have to have a different console for each. Whereas you can't do that with a physical. And while that's not relevant for most games, it is relevant for Pokemon. Breaking the streak on physical? No, that was not something I ever kept a physical streak on. Because I don't own the physical version of Sword or Shield. But no, it was just the Mario Party games. Is the only game I ever went all physical on. Every single Mario Party. But no, that is the only series I ever did all physical on. These days I generally don't get physical games. Because they're so small. They're so absurdly small these days. At that point you might as well just go digital. It's just so much more convenient these days. It's normally cheaper as well. Because they save money from not having to, you know, have the physical product. I said, hello, Mani, welcome. Yeah, it's funny that some of the people from the Fall Guys stream stop by for the other stuff on occasion. The only problem is the stuff I tend to stream has like almost no overlap. Like the people who would play this game, the people who would play like Fire Emblem Three Hopes, and the people that would play Fall Guys are like three completely different category of people. So it has like no overlap in interest for the most part. Because they're three such drastically different things. Cookie. Didn't mean it like that. That's funny though. I was gonna say, there better be another skull with all those skulls on the board. Sometimes Zugaf doesn't have it, but normally he has an option somewheres. One way or another, you can normally cascade something somewheres to get the last poke. Just gotta find it quickly. Also, that thing is like always my first target. I do not want to get frozen poked. Ah, 69. Aww. It did not give us any luck on the chest. Maybe it affects the luck of our following chest. After our earlier stream, you took a nap and woke up thinking it's 7 a.m. the next day. Oh gosh, I've done that before. I have done that multiple times before. was gonna say, how many times do we need to clear the board just to get one single skull? There it is. Actually, that's something we need to poll on the Saturday stream, because I'm actually kind of curious. We're just now getting around to maxing all the commons. But do any of you guys actually have all the commons already maxed for in the game? Oh, wow. Well, if we keep getting stuff like that. Nisha and an Anu, nice. Double badge upgrade, too. Great to see. Does anyone else actually have all the commons maxed yet? Because there's some people who already have upgraded to, like, Ultra Rare Max, Epic Max. Not sure if anyone has done Legends. I know for sure 100% no one has done all Mythics. Pretty sure that's, like, physically impossible. At least currently. Some people are probably getting somewhat close, though. Only the people who really grind like crazy. Because I believe unless I was doing the math wrong, or I just have really bad RNG, I believe it's like 8 to 10 hours per day is how much you'd have to do just to keep up with the rate of Mythics coming into the game. That's not even counting how much you would have to play to, you know, exceed that rate. Which you would need to get any progress. Otherwise, you'd only be keeping up the rate of Mythics coming in. I'm pretty sure the average person is not spending like 40 hours plus a week grinding metal. Some people are. Though it's definitely not the majority, that is for sure. I couldn't stand doing Explore 12 that long. Like, I don't mind it for some short bursts. But there is no way I could do it for multiple hours every single day. It would drive me insane. This doesn't have enough variety. It's good in a short burst. Especially because its payout is really good. Like tonight, we can get some really good payout for it tonight. 2 niches already. And a Mimic. Only 2 times Mimic, still a Mimic. Got double Rainy in it. Which isn't bad. Better than what the worst possible options it could be, at least, if nothing else. Please let me mana. Yeah, that's how we already have so many of the commons already upgraded. Like, if you're wondering how we have so many more commons upgraded compared to rare, aside from the numerical differences, the other thing that's kind of making that the case is the fact that it's easier to get all the commons maxed. And we're doing it a lot for when we need the kingdom upgrades, because we do it by base rarity and just start all the way from common and work our way up. So it made it so we have a lot more commons upgraded. But it's also because there's a lot less commons compared to rare, which is another contributing factor. Excuse me. Oh gosh. It's probably from the Frosties earlier, gosh. I have no clue what they put in them, but whatever it is very good. And probably not good for you, but gosh, is it good. The 2 is too many. Though I didn't order 2, they just happened to give me 2. And they're one of those things that you kind of have to eat fresh. Don't want it melting. I'm guessing they put strawberries. I'm guessing they didn't. There's no way it had actual strawberries in it. Probably some kind of artificial flavoring thing. It definitely tastes like strawberries, but there's definitely no way there was any amount of strawberry that was real in it. You know what the taste slightly reminds me of, but a much better version of it? Is, you know, like that strawberry syrup that Nestle has? Like, it kind of reminds me of that if it was in a Frosty form, but not quite the same. Frosties were slightly better than that. But it tastes like that kind of imitation strawberry. Like, it tastes like strawberry, and you can kind of, like, identify, like, yeah, that's strawberry flavor. But, like, compared to an actual strawberry, like, you know it's not strawberry. And in the back of your head. Doesn't McDonald's not have parfaits anymore? I thought they retired that item. Because I used to get them all the time. But last I recall, they don't have them anymore. Because it was too much maintenance for them to keep selling them. They also downsized it like crazy. They used to be so big back in the day. And then they kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and then they just completely removed it from the menu. Yeah, it is retired. Honestly, McDonald's has retired every single item I've ever liked from them. Other than the breakfast items. Because there was two things that were like my absolute favorite things from McDonald's, and they both have been retired now. It is the chicken wraps and the fruit parfaits. They're my all-time two favorite things McDonald's ever sold, and they don't sell either of them anymore. Honestly, I have like no reason to ever go to a McDonald's. Like, if I absolutely had to, I would, and they're still okay. Like, the fries are decent and stuff like that. But honestly, a lot of their main menu items, there are very few things I would ever want to go for. Oh, another Mimic already, nice. Hey, we're doing really good on loot tonight. It's our lucky day. Let's see what we get here. Come on, 5 times. Oh! We got it! Imagine if we got the Horde Mimic. That would deserve a redeem code if we had one. If only we had one. Also, I'd like to actually hit this thing, please. Before it kills my hero. I see the red extra turn there. I wanted to take it for a Zugoth. Yeah, let's see what we get. First 5 times in almost a month? Hasn't it been that long? It's been at least a couple weeks, that's for sure. Let's see what we get here. Moment of truth. Ah, we didn't get the troop. Boo, that's a very average drop. But hey, it's a 5 times, it's added to our number. That's 15. There we go. But unfortunately, a very average drop for it. But hey, still 5 times nonetheless. Nothing else more upgrade material when we go upgrade everything this Saturday. So we get all the luck when we have no code. We'll have more codes by hopefully next Monday or Tuesday. Because you've never given them out at the end of a week before. It's normally always towards the beginning of a week. Why am I trying to kill him with skulls? It's not going to work. It's actually quicker just to get the entirety of Zugoth than it is to bother skull poking him. Gosh, I love the quick pace of Explore 12. Honestly, the playstyle for a lot of the meta teams end up coming into Gems of War. The kind of patterns they have are so much fun. I still have to say, Skeleton Key meta, back in the day when it was really good, was still probably one of the funnest patterns to ever play. It's really unfortunate it's not usable anymore. It technically is, but it's like such a shell of itself that's not really worth using. Oh, that's not the move I wanted. Fail. That's unfortunate. I don't have win condition now. Now we do. We'll just randomly get it from Sky. We'll take it. Ready for Explore 18. Could you imagine if they actually expanded it? I wouldn't mind that. If they added loot proportional to it. Like, I definitely wouldn't mind a higher level range. Because Explore 12 is still kind of easy, especially as we keep getting more and more stats. Because that's the issue with a lot of game modes in Gems of War that were made to be hard at their time. As time goes on, more stats come into the game, which make, as well as better synergies for teams, which over time makes every single mode easier, but the modes themselves are the same difficulty, which makes the entirety of the game easier over time, except PvP, which is just be more of a nightmare over time. But every other part of the game becomes easier over time. A skeleton key on the shelf, collecting dust with Xenos. Xenos was never good though. Where skeleton key was like meta defining at one point. Yes, hello Marbarashi, welcome. Oh, we got a treasure map in that map. I mean, in that battle. Wait, how do we get a treasure map? I thought it gives gems now. Oh, no, never mind. It gives treasure maps when you do a cascade. Gems is what it used to give, duh. Though you still get it when you do your PvP defend, oddly enough. Wait, that means we got a big cascade. You know, we actually get to cascade so rarely. That or I just never really noticed when we actually get treasure hunt, or treasure map, because the treasure map resource is so absurdly bad that my brain just cancels out its existence. Yeah, the Fall Guys thing was fun earlier. We're going to be doing that almost like once a week now, whenever they do an event. Pretty much whenever they do an event, we're going to stream it. As long as we're not already busy with something else. This has been a lot of fun. Now that you can actually make lobbies and play with other people. Because I don't really have a proper co-op game for playing with other people, so it's kind of been our game now for doing it. It's one of those few 3D kind of games that I actually really like the physics for. Because the physics engine for a given game can really make or break it. And for Fall Guys, it's actually pretty solid. Or at least I like it personally. Okay, we'll take that one down. It's a genre I don't play too often, though. I wish we would have gotten purple there. He just denied the Cowler I needed, which is very unfortunate because we have basically no other follow-up option. It's the only struggle of the good old Thrall sometimes. When you can't get a purple, he's just so crippled for a little while. At least Leprechaun kind of offsets that a little. But sometimes not enough, because sometimes you explode and he goes from like 1 mana to 2, and it's like, well, that didn't do much, did it? Or he'll be slightly short and you have no way of getting that last little bit of mana like right now. Like, yes, he only needs 1 mana, but what, are we going to do the entirety of Flame Refer to get it? Yes. That's generally how we're actually going to get it. For how strong he is, you already seen Wild King in PvP for Guild War since his release. Yeah, he is very strong. I haven't actually used him in the previous Guild War. The main reason I skipped on using him last Guild War was not because he's not viable for it, but I was concerned he would backfire, so I wanted to stick with stuff I knew how to use properly, because it was a really big goal of ours to make sure we got a flawless Guild War for the 100th Guild War, and we achieved our flawless Guild War run. Oh yeah, that reminds me, before next Guild War, I need to go over all the teams I used for that. I was gonna do it at the end of the thing, but I figured it'd be more relevant if we waited till the start of next Guild War, because people would want to know then what the teams to set are. But yeah, I'm gonna mention it when we got our flawless run, what teams we ran. Obviously, if you already saw the streams, you already kind of know what they are, but we're gonna cover it in one concise video with all the team codes before next Guild War. Probably like a few days or the day before or something. Actually, when is next Guild War? Isn't it 2 weeks from now? Guild War is in... Yeah, there's even more of a reason why we'll have a patch next week, probably. Because Guild War is 2 weeks from now, not next week. Which means if they don't want it coinciding with a Guild War week, the patch would have to be next week then. Which they don't always try to avoid it, though due to issues in the past. I'm pretty sure they try to when they can. But yeah, next Guild War I probably will mess with Wild King. I'm not sure on what day I'm going to be using him on yet. But he's something I didn't incorporate last time due to concern that we might accidentally lose. Not because he would be bad, but because I don't have much experience using him compared to other options. As he is relatively new. Cookie, the Fall Guys event was the Invisibeam event, like Isabel mentioned. It's basically a game mode where there's 2 different teams. One team is trying to score candy into a goal while being invisible, or mostly invisible, while the other team tries to grab the invisible beans and stop them from scoring. It's a pretty fun mode. We were winning like almost every single match too. We had Ricardo, Isabel, and one other person who stopped by for most of the time. Or we were winning like 8, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 times, like pretty much every single one. It's quite a bit of fun. Though Fall Guys is a very broken game when you run with like a decent squad. Because the game's not really balanced too well around it. Let's see. We'll take that one down. How is there no purple extra turn on this entire board? I refuse to believe there is no extra turn. Really? That's insane. How is there no extra turn on this board? In any location? Fine, I'll just take a purple. Found it! I found where the extra turn was. It was hiding in the sky. Strategy. That's why I did take it over there. I didn't expect it to actually happen, though. That was funny. Oh gosh. Anyways, what's in our chest? Anything good? That is not that good. Also, I think this next one will be the last one we open for now. Though we probably should have ended on that. We're not beating that moment. Love it. Gotta love it. I don't know, if you don't try for them, you never get them. Even if the odds are, like, not even remotely there. So it was the best odd location out of any spot on that map. Though the odds were still low there. And never tell me the odds. I know, you're never gonna roll them if you don't try for them. You gotta try for them. Oh wait, I'm like trying to figure out what to cast as I have nothing to cast. That's not helpful. This is going to protect the sum. Though, multiple skulls does kind of break their barrier in a weird way. I still don't fully, to this day, understand the calculation on it. Because let's say you take, like, 3 skulls at the same time. Like, the way that it calculates against barriers is very weird. Because it blocks some, but not the whole thing. The only thing that truly blocks all is if you get a dodge. Which, in a sense, can make dodge better than score reduction in some situations. Because you also don't get hit by any of the on-skull effects. Or more importantly, you can dodge, like, infinite damage. Like, if they take 6 skulls simultaneously, you can dodge all that in one single instance. Though the hero class that has super high dodge is not actually viable. Unfortunately. Also, that is something that's actually missing from this new tank mythic. That's something that Monk actually has a benefit on. Because Monk has like that 20% dodge or 25%, whatever it was. 30%? I can't remember what number percent it has. It's some percent. However, I think it's 20% off the trait then. However, this next one has it has an interesting mix of spell reduction and score reduction. We've seen this premise many times with mythics. Like, you know, the entire tier of useless tier tank mythics. However, it's not going to be useless on this upcoming hero class because you get to choose any weapon in the game, and that pretty much solves the whole like mythic super tank issue because you can fix it by just having a low mana cost weapon and or mana accumulating weapon that's actually not useless instead of like a super bulky 20 to 24 mana cost useless spell. Alright, final chest. What do we have? That is pretty average, but we'll take it. Anyways, that'll wrap it up for now. Tomorrow we will be doing probably no midday stream. However, we will be doing a retro game opening, I guess, if you could call it that. Tomorrow night we'll be doing a small amount of the arena event. We'll be grinding for tokens a little bit more, so for Saturday we can go do a big upgrade. And yeah, we'll do some opening for all the retro gaming stuff then. It's something I've been meaning to open up for a little while now. I don't really have a proper way to store it, which is why I've kind of been putting it off. Still don't have a proper way to store it, but let's kind of put them to the side until I have a better storage option for this room. Because I still need to go find another, haven't had time yet, to go get like a, another like cabinet kind of thing to put them all into. But I need to find like a pawn shop nearby and just get something someday. Who knows, maybe I'll do that tomorrow, but we'll probably won't be able to. That's sometime in the next like week, few weeks, month. Need to luck into it. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. Greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Same time as always. 8 p.m. Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And if you guys haven't already checked it out, definitely check the hero class tier list. We did it in celebration of Elementalist finally being back. It's a video I've been meaning to cover for a while. And we'll continue covering some other tier lists in the near future. And if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave it there on the video as well. As I have been looking over all of them. And we'll cover more soon. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.